Hello YouTube, my name is Christian Lopez. If you've been to my channel before, welcome back, and if you haven't, welcome. In today's video, we're going to be doing a LEGO Star Wars unboxing, speed build, and review of Boba Fetts Starship, which is more commonly known as the Slave One. Now this is set number 75312. It retails for $49.99 on the LEGO store, as well as anywhere else you're going to be purchasing it, whether it's Target, Walmart, Kohl's. But I will let you know that I was able to get this set at Costco 3 days before release for $38. Why Costco is currently selling this LEGO set before its release for a discounted price, I am not too sure, but I'm very happy to pick it up for $38 because I would not have spent $50 on this set. We'll definitely talk about that a little bit later, but let's get right into this. So now we do have the Boba Fett Starship all complete and built. The set retails for $49.99 on Lego.com. It also retails for $49.99 anywhere else except for one place. As of right now, on the official release date, Costco is actually selling this set for $38.99. Now the standard piece count for this set is going to be coming in at 8.5 cents per piece. But if you can pick this up at Costco right now, while it is on discount, it comes down to 6.5 cents per piece, which is honestly a great value. Anything that you can get under 10 is considered pretty good. 6.5 cents per piece for a licensed Star Wars set is very good. Now the set features the main build, which is Boba Fett Starship right here, but also has a micro build, which is a vehicle transport that also doubles as a display stand. Now I am very happy that LEGO was able to add a display stand in for a small set like this, as well as a small price point, although personally I would prefer either a small price drop without the stand or a wider stand, because while it does work, it is pretty wobbly, as you can see, barely touching this thing and it comes right off. It does go right up against this back green piece right here to stay in place, but it can move around very easily. You don't really want to move this around at all, because if so, it comes right off. But if you're putting it against your shelf, I wouldn't be too worried about it, but personally, it's just pretty flimsy, so I'd rather have made it wider, or at least stick a little bit better to the stand. As for the play features on this set, we do have 2 stud shooters here and here, which if you just fire off can go right at the camera. We also have 2 cannons at the bottom right here, which can move up and down and up and down. They are a little bit fragile. They can break off pretty easily, and because they do use these small pieces, they come unaligned very easily, so I'd rather not play with them just because it kind of messes it up when you have a set like this on display. It does feature a Technic handle in the back right here, which you can just pull and lift off of to be able to fly around your Starship. Although personally, based off the size of my hands, which aren't even really big, while it is nice they added this Technic display handle in here, it's just easier for me to hold it like this and kind of fly it around. It's much more stable this way for me. Also, because this handle is so small, when you hold it, if you're holding it up, the back of the Lego is kind of poking into your hand right here and leaves an indent on your finger. So it's a little bit more painful. I would rather just hold it like this, but it is nice for such a small set that they do have a handle. I don't really think Lego puts handles in a lot of these smaller sets, so it is a nice feature. I wouldn't mind seeing it in other sets in the future, but personally, it's just a little bit too small for me. Now, another feature this set does have is the wings can be used with gravity right here, just like the 90th anniversary set. Unfortunately, the cockpit doesn't spin, but due to the size of it, as well as the price point, I understand why they didn't have that. There is a printed panel up top right here, although it is in the wrong area. If you put Boba Fett inside right here, he fits it very snugly, but by the time you get him in, now the display screen or the printed control panel is actually behind his head. It would have made a little bit more sense to actually put that right up here in front to where he's looking. He can kind of look forward or look down to see the control panel versus behind his head. It doesn't really make sense to put it there, but Lego decided to put it there anyways. With the antenna will hit the cockpit or fall right off because it is such a tight little fit. Also, I did notice that when you are closing this cockpit, because it is such a tight fit, you actually kind of have to squeeze it on the cockpit to have it closed in place. Otherwise, it'll just go against and hit the Lego pieces on the sides of it that kind of create that shape. So there is an area to put your carbonite brick hostage, prisoner, slave. This is Lego, can't call him a slave, although you guess you can just call him a prisoner with no rights that is being sold off to someone who pays for him. Yeah, that's a little interesting. Not the slave one, kids. Starship. Depending on what type of collector you are, this may be the exact reason you are purchasing this set. Now, I do have the Mandalorian, which is released in almost every single set as of right now, so it's not exactly the focal point for this set, but he does have nice arm printing, comes with a blaster and a Beskar spear. Unfortunately, still has the standard black stud head versus a Din Djarin face, which would have been a nice addition. But for the main figure here, we do have Boba Fett with his repainted armor. On one side, we have the flamethrower on his arm, and on the other side, we have his wrist gauntlets. The body has an awesome dark green paint job, but what truly keeps this figure from being one of the greats is sadly the fact that the helmet and the jetpack are not color matched to the body. A disappointment which has been voiced by many people after seeing the photos and the press releases. But other than that, honestly, the mismatched coloring, this is going to be one of my favorite Boba Fett's. The arm printing is awesome. I love the colors that they've used with it. Really, the only annoying component is the fact that they could not have color matched the helmet and the jetpack. Now, overall, guys, I really do enjoy this set. My only changes would be for the $50 price point. I really would have appreciated having another minifigure such as Baby Yoda or Fennec Chan in this set. I felt like it would bring this set much closer together and definitely made it worth the $50. For $49, if you're someone who has the UCS Slave One or the 90th Anniversary Slave One, I would say probably hold off on this set. If you really want Boba Fett, I would say buy him off Bricklink or wait until the Boba Fett book releases and a whole bunch of Lego sets come out. I'm guessing with a very similar figure like this. Now, if you can pick up the set as Costco for $38, I definitely think it kind of changes my perspective on whether to buy this set or not. For $38, the price per piece is 6.5 cents. You get some great figures. You have a nice miniature Slave One with a little display stand that would look great on your desk at your work or even on display at your house. But like I said, if you have the UCS or the 90th anniversary set, I would probably hold off and buy that minifigure on Bricklink. If you guys do enjoy my content, I would appreciate if you guys can like that video. And if you want to stay notified and up to date on my future videos, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.